This is for the people who not just care about how I can fix their fashion problems and inspire their outfits, but about who I am outside of the internet. I just reached 100,000 subscribers. This is a video literally filmed on my MacBook, but this is literally what I wanted to do when I reached 100,000 subscribers. It was to sit down with no fancy gear and make this video because I started my channel in 7th grade. I asked my mom permission, she said yes, and our deal was that I had to show her all my videos before I posted them, probably so she made sure her daughter wasn't embarrassing herself online. And as anyone that starts a YouTube channel in middle school, I was made fun of. I hid it from all my friends except for two. I didn't want anyone to know, and then when they found out, people would scream, "Hi guys, welcome back to my channel," when I would cross the hallways at school. YouTube was a home that I found for myself at such a young age, and it allowed me to combine so many of my passions: video, being in front of the camera, but also being behind the camera, scripting, editing, even designing the thumbnails. And at the time, I think this was 9 years ago, but at the time, some people were starting to make money out of YouTube. Even though I did dream that one day I could make my life out of YouTube because I saw a few American girls, not even in other countries, but a few girls in America kind of having a bunch of fun with it. I don't think deep down I actually thought that I had it. You always put these people in a pedestal and you always think that normal people can't reach those milestones or can't get into those worlds because it seems so further away and so impossible, and like it's just another world. It's a path that you can't cross. It's like there's a door between the cool people that reach cool milestones and cool stuff and have a bunch of success, and then the people who are just born in small hometowns. And is this making sense? So I posted videos every single week throughout my whole middle school from 7th grade till 12th grade. And then when I graduated high school, I've always been a big nerd, loved studying, had very good grades, and I froze my application in like a pretty prestigious college. But I knew that what I loved the most was YouTube. And I made like a pact with myself that I would take one gap year before going to college and just give it my all without the pressure of having to study at the same time and be a good student. I just wanted to take a year where my focus was YouTube. And so I took that gap year. All my teachers were like, "What are you doing?" And I went to New York for 3 months. And I started my street style interviews. I niched into fashion instead of just doing a bunch of lifestyle, different types of videos. And when those 3 months passed, my channel had grown a little bit. I think at the time I had maybe 4,000 subscribers, but it hadn't grown that much. Nothing had really happened. And so I was in this process of just humbling myself and being like, okay, you tried. Now you're going to come back home and it's fine. You learned a lot and you're not going to give up. And then the last week that I was in New York, of those 3 months, one video started getting a bunch of views. And then another video started getting a bunch of views. And the last week I was there, I think my channel got monetized, and I had never, for those, I don't know, 6 years I've been on YouTube or 5 years, gained 1 cent from it. And then I remember being on the plane to go back home, and this is such a surreal, pinch me moment. Um, I remember refreshing my YouTube studio before I boarded the plane. I was already sitting down in my seat in the plane, and I refresh my YouTube studio, and I see that I reached 10,000 subscribers. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, nothing had really happened the whole 3 months I was there. And then I went from 3 or 4,000 or maybe 2,000 subscribers to 10,000 in that week. It was crazy. That video eventually got 1 million views. And they brought in a bunch of people that were so passionate about street style and loved my New York videos, even though I had already left in New York. So it created this opportunity for me to go on these trips to New York and film all the street style videos, and it's been so fun. And fast forward 9 years, I'm reaching 100,000 subscribers, and it's just a number, but it's a number that comes with so much work. I was literally counting how many videos I've done, and I think it was like, let me see, 439 videos that took me to reach 100,000 subscribers. And I think this is like my moment of allowing myself to tell myself that this is something that I'm going somewhere with this. And this is not my full time job yet. But the funny thing, the funny plot twist that happened in my life is that in high school, I started working as a video editor for a friend of mine. She literally paid me like what the equivalent probably is like to $1 an hour, but I would work with her. I would edit her videos. I would think it was so fun. And that kind of snowballed into me starting to freelance for other content creators and my job becoming editing videos for YouTubers, which is so, so, so cool. And I get to learn so much and also not just be in my own bubble, explore other niches, other passions, other people. So, isn't it crazy that YouTube gave me my passion, but it also gave me my job, a job that I love? I don't think there is another job in the world that would give me as much joy as making these videos does, which sounds so silly and so superficial, but it's true. I can't think of another job. I have an LLC called Maya. Isn't that crazy? I have a company called Maya. So I just want to say thank you to seventh grade Maya for going on that walk. I still remember where I was. I was going on a walk with my mom, like a little summer girl walk in her neighborhood, when I asked her if I could create my channel. And I was so shy to ask her. Thank you guys. Thank you to every single one of you. I'm not gonna cry because I already cried my eyeballs out. I don't think I have any tears left in me. But I just want to say that this is truly, truly, truly special to me. This is not just a channel that I created and went viral, and this is something that really took a lot of years and a lot of learning and growth. And you guys, some of you, I don't know how many of you have been here long enough, but some of you, I guess, saw me grow up literally. I'm happy that I got to this milestone now because I'm at a point where I'm really proud of my videos. I'm feeling a lot of pressure now to make them even better, but I'm at a point where I'm really proud. I love that I've been focusing on like the problem solving aspect of it. Um, because I went through a phase where I just was kind of self conscious that I had a channel around fashion because I didn't want to be this vain, superficial person, and I wanted to. I didn't want the channel to be about entertainment. I wanted it to be more about like somehow solving problems for people, somehow being useful, not just commenting on stuff or promoting materialism. And I think I'm finding my space there and how I can do that, still talking about fashion. And I also wanted to tell you that I'm a very, very frugal person. I don't like spending money. I really procrastinate going out or eating out because I'm very frugal with my money. But ever since I reached, I think it was 60,000 subscribers, I started this little tradition of ordering sushi every time I reach like 10K or more subscribers. So I hope you know that by watching my videos and supporting me, you're also contributing to little sushi dates I've been having, me and my boyfriend. We've done it 3 or 4 times now, and we're gonna do it tonight. And to celebrate, I want to do a little live. So, next Friday, I want to do a live at 6 p.m. East. Let me see what day that is. We can chat. You can ask me questions, but I just want to like be more in touch with you guys. So, yeah. I'm just waiting for someone to unsubscribe, and then I don't have 100,000 anymore. That's all I can think about right now. I'm like, is this actually real? Okay, I love you guys. Like, I actually love you guys. Thank you so much. This is so special. You are so special. Now I feel a big pressure to make even better videos for you. So I hope I live up to the expectation. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.